If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it. That surfeiting, the appetite may so sicken and die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon the bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters there. Of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price even in a minute. So full of shapes is fancy that itself is high fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, Curio?
The hart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. When mine eyes first saw Olivia, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, e'er since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return his answer. The element itself, to send receipt, should not behold her face at ample view. But like a courses, she will walk, and water once a day her chamber round. With eye if any brain till the season, a brother's dead love kept sad and fresh in remembrance.
Oh, to have a heart of that fine frame, the pain is dead of love but to a brother? How will she love when the rich golden shaft have killed all affections else that live in her, when liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones have been supplied and filled? With her sweet perfections, oneself king? Away before me to sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts like rich and canopy of bowers.
What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, my lady.
What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailors?
There's perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. So perchance may he be.
True, and to come through a chance, that after our ship did split, you and those poor numbers saved with you were on our dragging boat, I saw your brother most providence in peril. Fit himself to strong masses lift upon the sea, both courage and hope teach him to practice. For like Orion on the dolphin's back, he holds acquaintance with the sea for as far as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. My own escape unfolded to my hope, whereto thy speech serves for authority the like of him. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, as of nature,
What is his name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or so very late, for I went from hence a month ago, and the palace was fresh and murmur, as you know great one's proud of love, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia,
What's she?
a virtuous maid, daughter of a count, who died some 12 months since, and left in protection of her son, her brother, who shortly also died. They say she has adjured the company of men complete.
Oh, that I serve that lady, and might not be delivered unto the world till I make mine own occasion mellow what my estate is.
Thou art hard to accomplish, you omit no suit, no, not the duke's.
There's a fair behavior in thee, captain. Know that nature with the beauteous wall doth oft bosom pollution. I will perceive thou hast a mind that suits thy fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am and be my aid, for such disguise shall happen become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be very worth my pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else, mayhap? To time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to thy wit.
Be you his eunuch, your mute I'll be, and when my tongue blasts, my eyes shall not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What plague makes my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I swear it's an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier nights. My lady takes great exceptions to your ill hours.
Why, let her accept before accepted.
I, but you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine? I'll confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, and these boots be too. If be not, they can hang themselves in their own straps.
That quaffling and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight who brought in one night to be her wooer.
Oh, Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
I, he.
He's tall man as any in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year and all those ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fine that you say so. He plays with a viol, he gamboys, and speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word without book. Half all the good gifts of nature.
That he hath, almost natural, for besides that, he's a very fool. He's greatly quarreling, but is thought among the prudents who would quickly have the gift of a grave.
By this hand, there are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of it. Who are they?
They that have moreover used drunk nightly in your company.
Drinking healths to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. Coward in a cloister will I not drink to her as those brains turn the toe like the parish top. What wench? Castellano Vulgo. And here comes Sir Andrew. Agriculture? Aggie-face.
Sir Toby Belch. How now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew!
Bless you, fair shrew. And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
Good Mistress Lacoste, I do desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Lacoste.
You mistake, knight. Accost is front her. Board her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Fare you well, gentlemen.
And let part so, Sir Andrew, would thou mightst never draw sword again.
And you part so, mistress, I would I might never draw sword again. Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by thy hands.
Marry, and you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, thought is free. I pray, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart, what's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
I have them at my fingers' end. Now I let go your hands. I am married.
Oh, knight, thou lackst a cup of canary, wherefore have I seen thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think, unless you see a canary put me down. Although sometimes methinks I have no more wit than an ordinary man or a Christian has. But I'm a great eater of meat, although I think that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought that I'd forswear it. I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I would I had bestowed the times I had in fencing, dancing, and spear lading. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Then hadst thou an excellent head of hair.
Why, would that have mended my hair?
Past question, you'll see it will not curl by nature.
But it becomes well enough, does it not?
Excellent, it hangs like flax on a distaff, and I hope to see a housewife take thee between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1. She'll none of me. The count here hard by woos her.
She'll not of that count. She'll not match above her degree in estate, nor years, nor wit. Her to swear to it. There's life in it, man.
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I sometimes delight in masks and revels altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshots, knight?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, under the degree of my betters, although I'll not compare it to old man.
What's the excellence of thy galliard, knight?
Faith, I can take
I can cut mutton to it.
And I thought I had the back trick as simple as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these gifts hidden? Why do they have a curtain before them? They gather dust like Mistress Mull's picture? Why does not now go to church in a galliard and come home in a coranto? A very walk should be a jig. I would not so much make water, but a syncopes.
Aye, it's his strong and does indifferent well and dun-colored stock. Shall I set about some rebels?
What should we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus? Well, That's sides and hearts.
No, sir, it's legs and thighs. Come, let me see the kipper. Higher! Excellent!
Cesario, if the Duke retains these favors toward you, you are much likely to be advanced. For he has known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence, if you call into question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors?
No, believe me.
I thank thee. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario? Huh?
On your attendance, the Lord here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knows no less but all. To thee I have unclasped the secret book of my soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her, be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell her, there, thy fixed foot shall grow until thou have audience.
Say I do speak to her, my lord. What then?
And unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with the discourse of my dear faith. She will tend to bear my youth in an enunciate of more grave aspect.
I think it not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. But they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious, and thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, in all the semblance of a woman's part. I know thy consolation is right out for this affair. Some 4 or 5 attend him, all if you will, for I myself am best and alone. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely to call his lord's fortune thine.
I'll do my best for your lady. Yet, a marvel strife, whereof I woo, myself would be his wife.
Nay, I prithee, tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristleman to await thy excuse. My lady will hang me for thy absence.
Well, let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world is to fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A good line to answer. I know where that saying was born of. I fear no color.
Where could Mistress Mary?
In the war, and you be so bold to say so in your foolery.
Let them use their wits and put me to good fooling.
Yet you will be hanged or turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out.
You are resolute then,
Not so neither, but I do resolve on 2 points.
that if one breaks, the other holds, and if they both break, your goshkins fall.
Ha! Very good faith, very apt. We'll go thy way. If Sir Toby were late drinking again, thou wert as witty as a east flush as any in Illyria.
Peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely. You will pass.
Indeed I will. What's me to good fooling? Those wits that they think they have do very oft to prove fools. What I may lack may pass as a wise man. For, says Monopolis, better a fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, gentlemen? Take away the lady.
Go to, you're a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
2 faults, Madonna, that drink and good counseling will amend. For, give the dry fool drink, then is the fool no longer dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend himself, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that is mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched by sin, and sin that amends is but patched by virtue. If this simple syllogism will serve, what remedy? No true cock hold but planety. 'Tis nature's a flower, the lady bade, take away the fool. Therefore, I say again, take away the lady.
Sir, I bade them take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Lady non facet modicum. That was not where motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you are a fool.
Can you do it?
Speak seriously, Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must chastise you for it. Good